Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our Road to the League with Wrexham. Recording this the night prior. I know it's Labor Day when this comes out, so happy Labor Day for you all in the US. Everyone else, well, I got some football manager for you. So, we're going to have a triple header today. We have both games against Celtic, and then I think we are going to play the Birmingham game because it is the semifinal. So if we win this FA Cup semi-final, it comes down to there being in the final. So I think that's important, even though it's against Birmingham, who is a championship side. So we got the luck of the draw in there. We did not actually draw Crystal Palace or Wolves. So we might have ourselves an FA Cup final, baby. So without further ado, let's get right into this. I think I played one game between the Man City game. Let's flip this so it makes sense to you while you're seeing it. So, and the ones are up here. So I played Fulham in between episodes. Won that one 3-0. Coming after the Man City game where we had penalties and Joe Bell had one penalty and a score, and we went ahead and won the FA Cup quarterfinal. So we're going to take on Celtic. So we have two here. So we do have that one. Liverpool's going to be in the middle that we're going to end up playing with. Otherwise, the draw, we went ahead and drew against Birmingham. So we're going to have that. And if we win that, we're in the FA Cup final. So that one is big. FA Cup final, chance for some different silverware than the Carabao Cup. I mean, hey, you never know. And I think the FA Cup final gets you one friendly. I think before the game, I think it is like a friendly between the FA Cup winner and let me look. Who is the defending champions? Chelsea? I could have swore it's like a specialized one. It's the Community Shield. So they play against Man City, and it is technically a friendly, but it is a cup, like one that kind of kicks off the season for the league. So it's like, I guess to compare to anything American-wise, think of the first Thursday night game of the NFL, American football. You know, the one you pass and catch for you guys to call football, this football. But it's kind of like the idea, it's the game that kicks off the season. It is not one that really counts for anything, so it is technically a friendly, but it's for bragging rights. And yeah, kind of kicks off the season here in the Prem. But the FA Cup is on the line still. So from there, I think we're going to have a big one. So with this, we have everyone that we should have. Carlito suspended at this point. Jonathan is going to be out. Tom Hugh, some of these guys that are down aren't up. We are going to have Timoteo back. He's going to be good with fitness. We had a week or so where he actually came back to full fitness, able to play some international games. And then from there, we were able to get him ready. So he is ready and raring to go with his ability to play against Celtic. So let's get this going. On the flip side, it's Real Madrid against Man City. So there's that. We're going to play through. We're going to play all of our starters. This is what we're going with. And yes, with Carlito being out, we're going to have a Kia Kai play at the Segundo Volante for this first game. And then on the flip side, we're going to have Carlito play there because he'll be set and ready. Okay. I forgot where I was going with that. We're excellent. They're strong. Come on. We should be winning this first leg, so don't let me down. We should be able to do this. This is a big one. A big attempt. What? I'm going to turn up the lighting a little bit so it's dark. There we go. There we go. I think also, I think in the future we'll be getting a standing desk portion as well. We'll be able to move around, do all that fun stuff, but we are ready to go. They're in our red and green striped jerseys. We're in our reds. And we are at Celtic, so not a lot of movement of travel time wise, so that's nice for the team. Mbuku out here plays it up, and the man here, Taylor, is a little bit offsides to say the least. Yolson plays over to Thiago. We're going to go side here, so I just like it. Isaac up to Timoteo, looking, playing it up. There's Kinlan. Kinlan looking, plays back to Isaac. Timoteo, there it is, baby. Do I have him as a complete forward? No. Okay, he's an attacking forward. That is messed. It's not messed up. We're good. I'm ready. Isaac's up to Kinlan. That's a good one. And well, hey, Timoteo is going to take us to the promised land, I think. This is Celtic. Kinlan's going to deliver this in. Off the post, Gavin Bazunu makes a great save. Bounces around and just cannot get the ball in for the second goal. Velez on the counter. Velez looking. Crosses it. Fofana just hits it out of bounds. See a red jerseys there. I don't think kicking out of bounds is probably the best thing, but hey, it works. It resets it. Yolson's going to go up and grab that one. Plays over to Salvatore. That's the end of it. That one. They only have one shot. We have four. Our defense is playing spectacular right now. We've been a defensive powerhouse, which has been good. And Bjornsson, Taylor up, has the speed, plays it over and off the post. Taylor trying to dink the keeper. Okay. There's Salvatore playing up to Akai to Bjornsson. Back to Thiago. Fofana. Bjornsson, Isaacs trying to get something going here. It's played back. Played over. Bell. Header. And that is a little bit too high and a little bit too far to the right. Let's go. Let's get it in the air. We do win it in the air. Timoteo can't get it out of possession. Ball's up to Taylor. Taylor in the back of the net. That is going to be looked at by VAR. That is relatively close. I think it's going to be a goal. Yes, it is. A tie ball game here. Mickey Taylor. That's just a good play. Good play there through the middle, and we are going to encourage the boys. Good possession. We are just not finishing the game. Remember, though, we are at Celtic Park. So if we can come away with a win here and go back home, we could have something brewing up here. Also, Man City and Real Madrid game has no score in that one. Done nothing wrong. That didn't help the team. You still can improve. I have faith. Come on. '54th minute. Okay, we're going to go a little bit more attacking here. Philippe going to take one here. We're going to win it. Don't do it, Thiago. Velez able to turn it. Come on. Okay, Thiago has to come out. Osma's going to come in. Bjornsson is going to come out. Should we have... No, we should have Wilson come in here. Actually, I think we're just going to keep it like this. Who should come in there, though? With this, let's pull a Kia Kai back here. Let's actually pull Kinlan and let's put in Rafael Leao as the AM. Actually, no. Let's have Cepeda come in and let's have him play Shadow Striker. For Kinlan, we're going to have him as a Segundo Volante on attack. Okay, Kinlan's going to take one. Put it over. Over Bosma, over to Isaacs. Come on. Salvatore, Bosma. Come on, let's find a good spot. Kinlan, Cepeda, Timoteo. I would rather like a solid kick at the goal than trying to be cute with a dink. Trying to be cute with the dink is just not working. Let's have Lavin Verde come in. Let's have Bell come in here. Let's have him advance forward. You can be a complete forward. Let's get Kinlan back up. And let's have Rafael Leao come in back here. We need to hold it at this. If we can tie it, that's preferable. Step up. Someone step up. That's a risk. We're going to go back home without this. We've dominated possession, and this is... All right. We're going to take it home with this. You're all going to be training. I don't like it. Just didn't perform. So now it comes down to, well, we need to win at home. All right, so the Liverpool game, we did win it in what was an insane last couple minute goal. We're going to show this one. I rarely don't do this, but it was an insane game with Joe Bell getting a goal that I thought was offside. So we first started with Timoteo coming up in the 9th minute, puts it around the keeper and into the goal. We have a couple goals that are also called off. This is the first one for Liverpool. First goal, that is. We have one later that's called off, but we had an own goal that allowed them to tie it. Then Timoteo here having one. Joe Bell puts it in the back of the net. The other one that we had called off was here. Barker is back. I thought we weren't going to get anything here in the 72nd minute. Timoteo's offsides when the ball's played. But luckily, it was our man Joe Bell that pulled us. That has us actually qualifying for the Champions League. So we have already qualified, and so has Man City, who beats Leicester City. So they're at 78 points. What that means is our initial budget is set at 209 million. We are currently finances wise at 189. So realistically, what that means is our committed spending for next season is 166. So with that in mind, our transfer budget is about 40 million. So that's the key. They just gave it to us all in payroll budget because I think we're going to spend more in payroll than we are actually bringing anyone in. So that is a big one. Salvatore wants to be rested. At least the coach wants to. We're not going to rest him. We have a big game here against Celtic. Man City on their games, who they have left, is they play Fulham, Leeds, Liverpool, Southampton, United, and of course us at the end of the season. So they still have Liverpool. Southampton did beat them earlier in the year, or at least had a draw. And United is always a dangerous team that could sneak one through. So we just need them to lose one of these games. With us, we have United, Leicester City, a big game against Arsenal, Brighton, and then Man City. So it's going to come down to the wire, but that Arsenal game is kind of what scares me. So let's get to the Celtic game and see if we can win it at home. Remember, we're down in aggregate 2-1. We need to win this one by 2 goals. This game by 2 goals, and we'll take it. Do I want to go into a shootout? Maybe not. But we have the shooters that can do it. So there's that. All right. So on the flip side of the Champions League, the 2 games that happened before ours, because there's 2 games there, and then we have 2 games in ours. So Dortmund beat Liverpool 5-2. Looks like Aguilar was sent off in the 21st minute, and Liverpool just couldn't handle that. They were up 2-1 going into that game in aggregate. On the flip side, Barcelona beats United 4-2 in aggregate. They won that game 3-1. So beforehand, it was 1-1 going into that game in aggregate. So we'll see ultimately what it is for us when it comes to Celtic. And then also on the other side, was it Man City and Real Madrid? Everyone expects us to win at home. Like, the preview of it was like a 60% chance that we should win at home. So with that idea, what the pundits say, what the fans want, everyone is saying we should get through this game. Will it happen? I don't know. But we're at home, and this is our best bet. We get through this. I mean, we have Dortmund and a lot of good teams. So it is quite possible that we come against some good talent. You see here a lot of people retiring. So Real Madrid's up 1-0 over Man City, and then we have to come over this 2-1 aggregate that Celtic has. So we're going to play our starters. I know that Mahira and Salvatore aren't ready. We'll put in those guys at the half. We'll probably pull them out. So at the end of the day, we have the ability to come through and play some good players. And so it comes down to the fact that we need good performances from the boys. We are a better team on paper. We just need to show it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's do this. I mean, we're coming off a high of beating Liverpool. Liverpool's a harder team than Celtic. Let's get it together. Okay, this doesn't bode well. Celtic already had a shot. Canalita. We didn't have Canalita last game, so there's that. Bell is going to hit it, but come on, boys. Zeffy. There we go, Canalita. Good tackle. Over to Wesley Fofana. Up to Bjornsson. Isaac trying to get it through. That's not a bad thought, but trying to cross it. That should be one in the air. And here, there's Bell. Plays over the top to Mateo. Plays it up. Kinlan. Come on. Can you finish it? Off the post. Paul Kinlan just cannot score these goals. Come on, Paul. I need you to convert it. He missed 2 or 3 shots like that in the first game. Okay, that's... I don't know how he didn't come away with that ball. I have no idea. Selfie. The shot. Over the bar. It's like Bell took a knock here. Potential knee injury. Okay, Kinlan's going to play it up. Salvatore header off the post. Again, another ball off the post. Kinlan in there. Bell is going to misjudge it. Come on, Timoteo. Someone do something. Okay, we're going to make a couple of switches here. Okay, so a couple of switches is we're gonna pull out Joe Bell. Cepeda's gonna come in, and I'm gonna pull this. We're gonna pull that. Next thing is gonna be Bjornson's gonna come out. Akia Kai is gonna come in. Other than that, we're going to flip this around. Okay. If we don't have a goal by the 60th minute, we're going to start pressing this hard. Okay, we're going to start attacking hard. Philippe's going to put this in. Cepeda, Timoteo to Kinlan. I don't want Kinlan to take it. We need 1 goal. Kinlan cross in. Fabian Cepeda! Let's go! Fabian Cepeda! It's 2-2. Let's go. 2. Fabian Cepeda, 2-2 in aggregate. Let's go. Okay. So I'm going to pull in Ozma for Salvatore. I'm going to put Kia Kai for Makira. Actually, for Isaacs. I'm gonna move Isaac over here. I'm gonna pull in, and I did this last game. I'm gonna put Rafael Leao as Segundo Volante here. And from here, we could do this actually. You get Martinelli here. Actually, it's better to do this. Better to do this. So this goes to extra time after the fact, and I'm not sure what the change is going to be. Cepeda out to Thiago. Verde out to Isaacs. Can we get another goal? Kinlan. Across. That's wrenched with the block. Kinlan, good service in. Isaacs was there, just cannot win it. Kiakai in the middle to Thiago. Up to Rafael Leao. Baku does get injured, so they just clear it forward. They're going to bring in Garola. On the flip side, Man City and Real Madrid are down or tied 2-2. Man City needs a goal there. Ozma does take it out. Timoteo, that's a deep ball. Cepeda's onside. Fabian Cepeda's second goal of the game. We just pulled it off at home against Celtic. We did it. I mean, there's still like 10 minutes left in the game. Timoteo, I thought he was offside. I was like, there's no way they say Fabian Cepeda is onside there. They do. That is insane. I'm praising the boys after this. 5 minutes of added time. It's ticking down. That's it. Blow the whistle. We don't want to play even more. Let's go. Let's go. Saving it at home. Able to pull it around. We're going to the next round, baby. We are going to the next round. It is going to be Real Madrid that beats Man City. Erling Haaland in the 67th minute, able to score, but not able to get it because Jose Antonio puts up Real Madrid with that goal in the 70th minute. That is a big one. Overturning the first leg in the defeat. A lot of yellow cards given out, but I think those erase in the next bit. So we are in the semifinal. Joe Bell with a 4-6. I mean, I'm not going to play him in here anyway. Maybe we'll be back for that United game, but we're fine there. We get 10.51 million. That does not help our finance because we're 113 down, but it should be good. And we will draw and play against Real Madrid. We start away, taking on Real Madrid at home in Stadio Santiago. What is that? Bernabeu? Word's hard. But that's where we're going to play. We're going to play at Real Madrid. The first bit of that. I think Salvatore will be actually rested for this game. So there is that. I'm pumped. I am pumped. So we're going to lose Joe Bell in the FA Cup final here. No big deal with that. I'm going to rest a lot of my guys. Here is also the title race. So it's between just us and Man City. I don't know where their extra game is. Their extra game is Fulham, I think. Because of our game's been... No, their extra game is here. The second Leicester City game. Because they just played Leicester City. They have to replay Leicester City again in a second game. Maybe there's some postpones. Waterlogged. Or no. I'm looking the wrong one. That's us. We play Leicester City. So the extra game is... They had a couple that were changed because of Champions League games. And I think also one of the cup games. So there are extra ones in here. Probably Fulham, I would guess. So, yeah, we'll see what they do against Fulham. They'll play that game. We play in our fun little cup. But look at it. Southampton. It looks like Southampton's going to stay up. It's going to be Bournemouth. So that's going to be a good bit. Obviously, if it comes down to the last game of the season, we will have that last game with that. But we still have Birmingham City to play here. All right. So in the competitions, the FA Cup, Wolves beat the Crystal Palace in extra time 2-1. So if we win this game, we will play Wolves. We're going to play most of our starters besides Fabian Cepeda. Will be playing in the complete forward roll. Man City beat their game, actually won their game against Fulham, so they're now back 4 points ahead of us. So that is kind of the drill right now. Everyone's good. Cepeda is going to be this complete forward here. And let's do this. I already pretty much have our subs for this. We have 5 guys that haven't actually been out and played a game, so we have them in the lineup, and that will be our changes for today. And then we're gonna have to rest everyone to prepare for the game against United, which the guys might be a little bit more tired, but it'll be all right. As that is thrown in for Fana. Here out to Canalita. He's onside. Looking for the cross. Gets one in. Back post. Mahira cannot win that. He wins every other jump ball when it's on the side, and he just cannot get that one. Bjarnason does get that one. And here we go. Trying to get something in the first minutes. Timoteo back to Canalita. Kinlan shot wide right. Kinlan just cannot find the goal. Decent shots, just having trouble finding the goal. So good ball set piece for Birmingham. It's going to be headed out. We're going to have a good counter attack. Cepeda misses it. Cepeda, it's not even close. Not even close. Scott. Jolson is way out here, but luckily it can't be booted remotely up. Fofana does clear it. Mahira is there. Looking, plays it back to Jolson. Jolson, big boot. There is Kinlan. Good touch. Kinlan over to Cepeda. Cepeda, good move. Looking. Gonna cross it back in. Timoteo misses it wide left. What is going on here? We just cannot get the ball into the net. Let's encourage. Playing it back to McCleary. Big boot there by the keeper. In the air. Fofana's going to win it. Isaac turn. Over to Kinlan. Bjornsson, Canalita. Cepeda, good through. There it is. Timoteo. Timoteo, good. Good pass by Fabian Cepeda up there. It should be like 3-0 right now. We've just missed goals. We've missed them. Our shout kind of went through late. So FA Cup final, if we win this, FA Cup final would be after the season, so it's not going to be during. MacArthur saves that. Canalita plays it in. Going near post, and that's headed away. Headed again by Peters. Thiago plays it back in. It's not going to matter much. Good possession here. Almost 70%. Well, 65% to us now. We're going to praise the boys. I'm still going to make those changes at the half. Or actually in the 65th minute. Come on. There we... Oh, I thought he had it. There he goes, Canalita. I don't know what Salvatore's thinking there, but we still get the ball back. Fawn up to Bjornsson. Plays it up, Cepeda. Good touch, Isaacs. Looking, plays it middle. Timoteo misses it wide left. Wide right. Doesn't matter if it's left or right. It's still wide. Come on, boys. I mean, I'll take a 1-0 win. We should be winning this game comfortably. I'm happy with how we dominated possession so far. That should make everyone happy. Let's praise them, too, on top of it. Our passes completed are great, but also their passes completed are not great, which kind of shows where they're losing the ball in. Is we are playing pretty good pressure and forcing passes that we're taking the ball from. So, good move and turn by Bjornsson. Kinlan, good move. Cepeda. That was going to be a goal anyway, but MacArthur kind of just makes it go into the goal faster. I think, though, if MacArthur doesn't touch that ball, it goes over the keeper, bounces a couple times, MacArthur can actually boot it out. Goal goes to Cepeda because it was on goal to begin with. Okay. Plays it up. Diago's there. If we get another one here, we'll make the changes. Okay, I'm going to make the changes here. Fafana's going to come out. We're going to put in Barajas. The other ones. Blaze is going to come in. We're going to put him instead of Timoteo. Sergio's going to come in for Badahira. Leao is going to come in for Cepeda. And the other one was, I think it was Salinas. Yeah, I think we're going to pull in Salinas. We're going to flip that. I think those are the ones. I'm going to take a look at this. We should be able to see them here. Salinas. Martinelli was the only one. So Martinelli needs to go in for Leao. There we go. Martinelli's going to come in for Leao. And we'll have... You know what? Let's flip this. Martinelli plays poacher. And Blaze will play attacking forward. Just like that. Connolly is going to service it in. MacArthur is going to be there. Barajas out to Connolita. Bjornsson just... That's an intercepted pass. Connolita has to have a better pass there. Plays it up. We allow it hit the ground. I don't like it. Stubbings. Cross. Good win by Barajas in the air. Kinlan does head it again. I don't like that, Sergio, but Yulson makes a good play. Salvatore up to Bjornsson. Looking for the deep ball. There it is. It's a little bit short. Kinlan there. Kinlan up to Martinelli. Martinelli into the back of the net. Let's go. Okay. I think we've pretty much have this in hand. So I think we might do a little 2D action here. At this point. Let's do a little 2D action so we can get through some of the highlights faster. We will see any of the highlights as they happen. I really like our shape. Getting some... And there it is. Blaze scores. It's going to be disallowed though. See it? Yep, he's off. They're playing a 4-4-2. Trying to stifle us, but we're able just to penetrate this defense pretty easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go defensive. I'm going to go defensive. I'm going to put time wasting on. I'm going to turn the tempo slower. Oh. Hold on. Oops. Oh, which one was it? It's slow the pace down. There we go. We'll play it with that. So we're going to be playing at Wembley again. I'm pretty sure the FA Cup finals at Wembley. I did not know the semifinals at Wembley. So good 90,000 fans here. We share the money with Birmingham, which is going to be a great boon to their finances. And Barajas gets it in there. We'll see what the VAR says. It is awarded. We'll take a look at it. Blaze with the service. Headed out. Headed over to Kinlan, who plays it up. Back post. Okay. Okay. So that's a good bit. I'm going to fix that. And that's going to be a win for us. We're going to send the boys on 2 days of rest. We do have a couple of games, and I'll kind of tell you how we're going to be playing this next one because, well, we'll be back obviously quickly. So there's just one game here. So we make it to the final. Dominant win 4-0. Receive 1.15 million. We're going to play Wolves at Wembley. And we'll be good. We will be good. Kinlan, good assists here. The man has so many assists right now. It's insane. Let's actually look before we wrap up this episode. What was it? Is it landmarks? Records. What is the highest case receipts? It was actually against Monaco. Highest one was against PSG. So the Champions League phase was 1.07 million. I think when we get there, it should be about 1.5 million when we have that. So, hey, that's good. So what we're going to end up doing is I have the United game. We'll see how that kind of rolls out. And then we go right into Real Madrid. So the next episode, what we're going to have is Real Madrid. And we'll play the Champions League games. The caveat to that is we're only going to have the Champions League games next episode. And then we'll have an episode. If we win this in the Champions League, I think this final comes in after the Man City game. So from there, we'll have the last 3 games to see exactly what it is. But also, we'll kind of know if Man City, we need them to lose before the end of the season. And they still have Liverpool to play. So it was a big United. Southampton's also in here. And Leeds. So it's quite possible. And these are, besides Southampton, these are teams that are in the top half of the table, with many of them fighting for something. Southampton's fighting to try to stay out of relegation. So there is that. And Leeds is just trying to fight to get up into some of the places. I think Leeds is going to be way too far out to do anything, because the sole fact that there's probably going to be fifth slot, because there's going to be what is this, 5 Champions League spots. Obviously, if we win, that's going to go to all the way down where Newcastle gets in. So if we win the Champions League, that's automatic berth to that. What that also means, as well, is we are here in the semifinal. If we win, it's the Club World Championship, which we will have that, and we'll have the majority of our players ready for that. So a lot of stuff going on next episode. I feel like we have, how we line up against Real Madrid, past meetings don't look good in our favor. We played them in a friendly earlier this season, and we did beat them 1-0. But that was a friendly. We played them in the league phase last season, and we lost that one, I believe. Yes, we did. 3-0. And then we had a friendly in 2033, that same year that we played them in the Champions League, and we got a 2-2 result. So the biggest thing is we beat them earlier this year. We could do it again. We need something. But first, we have to start away. So thanks for hanging out. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.